Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to look at some favorite, sticky rice with Chinese sausage. This is my must-to-go dim sum appetizer at any tea house. So I recommend you follow this easy, foolproof recipe. The recipe you need the following items. For rice, you need sticky rice, 2 cups. No, you can't substitute it for regular jasmine rice or Japanese sushi rice. It has to be sweet rice. It has a certain gluten that add to the stickiness of the rice. You also need a quarter cup of dry shrimp and about 6 dry black shiitake mushrooms. The following dry ingredients, including the rice, you need to rehydrate them overnight. If you're gonna make this the following morning, have your shrimp, mushroom, and especially your rice soaked in water overnight, so you have it ready to go tomorrow morning. So it's the next day for me. We're gonna cook the sticky rice steam method. For this, we're gonna need some parchment paper. Even though it's parchment paper, you still need to oil it up because that sticky rice, if I've done this before, will stick to the parchment if you don't oil it up. Now get a piece of paper towel and wipe that oil all around that parchment paper. Now we're going to take the rice that we've been soaking overnight and strain it. You don't want to overwash the sticky rice, maybe 1 or 2 times, and then just put it into the parchment paper. While you're doing this, make sure you have your steamer ready to go. And let it steam for about 30 to 45 minutes. Now, if you want a softer rice, cook it for a little bit longer than 45 minutes. If you want a little bit harder, cook it closer towards 30 minutes. That's all depending on your taste and how you like your sticky rice, especially for this dim sum recipe. For me, I'm going to cook it around 45 minutes at least. So while it's cooking, I'm going to prepare the sauce. We're going to need sauce. And I highly recommend that you guys use this vegetarian oyster sauce. You also need a tablespoon and a half of soy sauce. We also need 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. We also need a quarter of chicken stock. Here I'm using Better Than Bouillon. It's highly recommended, and you can find it at your local Costco. We also need a quarter teaspoon of sesame oil. and a half a teaspoon of salt. Take your chopsticks and just mix it around. Here you're just trying to make sure that the salt all dissolves. Now put that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and chop up our medium onion and our sausage. And just like that, finely diced. Now take your mushroom that you reconstitute and just squeeze out as much of the juice as possible. Here we're looking to chop off this little nub. I highly recommend that you don't skip the step, because that little nub adds a weird flavor to your dim sum dish. And since I'm using jumbo dried shrimp, I'm going to chop them up into tiny pieces as well. And I highly recommend that you put all these dry ingredients in a plate so it makes stir frying easier than rather searching for it on the cutting board. Now heat up your wok, and this is my ghetto wok, but it works perfectly well at home. First, you're going to toss in your dried shrimp and cook it about 30 seconds. Once you're ready, toss in your mushroom and your sausage and onion, and give it a quick stir fry, approximately about 2 minutes. Here you don't want to sear or burn your onions, you just want it just translucent. If anything starts to stick, be free to toss it in a dash of peanut oil or vegetable oil. When it's finally cooked, toss in a tablespoon of Shaoxing wine. Now turn that heat back up, and we're going to just cook it until the wine cooks off. Now we're ready to toss in our sticky rice. Now here we're going to try to break up big clumps of rices. You don't want to taste those clumps in our dim sum dish. You want to really taste each individual rice piece in our mouth. So this is going to take quite a while, so I'm going to fast forward. When you're ready, add in about half of your sauce. You don't want to toss them all at the same time. You need to break up those big clumps of rice. When you're ready, add in the rest of your sauce. By now you should be really smelling the fragrance of this dish. If you're cooking in the morning, I'm sure everyone will be out of their bed ready to taste this dish. Now this part is totally optional. You could add in white pepper. For me, I like the white pepper. It's up to you, really. Now this part is just purely decoration. So toss in your scallion at the bottom of your dish and just take a spoonful of your sticky rice and just plump it in. Pack it in. That looks delicious. So take another plate and just plop it in there over. And the cup should come out easily. So let me know if you tried out this recipe. So, as always, if you like this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, help me get more viewers. And if any have tips, suggestions, or comments, put it in the section below so I can read them. Love to hear back from you guys. So, until next time, peace out.